Hello, and welcome to the Bardic Druid Tarot. I pulled some cards with this question in mind. What do you need to hear today? Take a moment, look at each of these cards, and whichever card you feel most drawn to, that will be your reading today. In pile 1, we have this fairy. She is surrounded by some little green men. She's surrounded by some little green men. Sparkles above her head. In pile 2, we have this, number 36. This little fairy is reaching up and grabbing the moon. And pile 3, we have this. A little fairy with a blue background and a red dragon. Take a moment, look at these, and whichever card or cards you feel a certain pull to, that will be your reading. Thank you, and I'll see you in your individual readings. Whenever you've made your decision, go ahead and look into the comments and you will find timestamps. See you in your readings. You are going to gain that which you are seeking. Blessings are coming your way. And it's going to come from the collective mind. It's going to come from some group activity. You will not be doing this by yourself. You will be receiving assistance in this. Hello again, pile 1. You felt drawn to the card Beauty and the Beast, Unconditional Love. It's number 31. And right away, what I'm seeing is all the green. Specifically, it seems like this is Peridot. This is Peridot. The Beauty and the Beast, loving the lovely and the unlovely. The good and the bad about yourself. I feel like this is self-love. It's a call to look inside yourself and find the ugliest parts of you and give that part of you some love, to accept it. If it's causing you grief or shame, to face that and understand that has to be released and let go of. Every part of you is beautiful. The wounds, the scars, these are just your teachers. These are what come to you, bring you down, hurt you, so that later, when you mature, when you grow, when you expand, you can find the strength and the wisdom within, the true love of yourself and others, to let that go. Alright, let's get more cards. First card. Number 7. Wow. Fairy wishing well. At the beginning of this reading, I drew the druid wands. I cast them. And you came up with Elu, which is about gain. Make your wish. Manifestation. Expectations. Offerings. Right here I'm seeing what looks like a sapphire. And the constant running, the endless flow of self-love. This is the emotional abundance coming in. And here we have the physical abundance coming in. All these coins. It looks like she's sitting and thinking. She's contemplating what she really wants. So it feels like you should take some time out to slow down, look within, use your intuition, and see what it is that you truly desire, so that you can go for that, believe in that, manifest that in order to assist others. But it all starts with forgiving any mistakes you made, any errors, anyone you hurt, anytime you hurt others or others hurt yourself. It's about letting all that go so that this abundance, this emotional fulfillment, this emotional satisfaction can flow in. Number 17. That's another 7. Interesting. All right. Let's see here. We're going to do that. Bring this over here. This will go here. All right. Acorns, invitation, touch, exchange, connection. It's more green as well. So you have green here, which is heart. This is looking at the heart chakra. This is looking at where you are emotionally. This is about getting in touch with your self-love and working with that, letting go of things that cause you pain so that you can begin to manifest the life, your dreams. What you've been calling in, it's coming, but this is what you need to start with. It starts right here. This is the key, I guess you could say. Touch, exchange, connection. So this first message I'm getting is that you need to reach out and start connecting with the energies that come in. It could be other people. It could be old memories. It could be getting in touch with the thing that you've been trying to avoid. That thing deep down inside you that scares you or causes you shame. I'm feeling like there's a lot of shame coming through. A lot of guilt, perhaps. Not shame, but guilt. It may be someone else that guilted you, or it may be something that you did that you've been guilting yourself and punishing yourself to try and make it right. But punishing yourself is not a high vibrational act. It doesn't do anything to make things better, to make things right. It starts by forgiving others and yourself so that you can move past that. One more card here from the Fae, and this is the Unicorn and the Maiden. Communication with the Unicorn. That's purity, that's pure energies. Purification, undercover action. The fact that it's upside down means that currently you're not doing this. But we're going to turn this right side up so that now that you've received this message, you will begin to do this. I'm seeing the roses, which again is a sign of love. This horn, traditionally or mythologically, is imbued with healing power. So you have your guides, your spirit family, your spirit tribe, sending positive energy. Here in the background, I see the sun shining. And it seems to me I'm feeling telepathic communication between these guides, these pure light energy guides, and you. This is you working in the physical, in communication with the astral, ethereal guides and other light beings that you communicate with. I feel this very strong draw to nature, your happiness. A lot of healing will come as you spend more time in nature. Go for walks, go swimming. Spend time just being in nature, observing trees and the way the wind blows, observing animals and how they interact with each other, the way that the chipmunks and the squirrels chatter and bark at each other, how they chase and run, and just allow this energy, this natural, free-flowing energy to flow into your life as you observe this. Let go of the monkey mind, let go of the racing thoughts, and just allow that energy to come in. Real quick, we're going to look at this. Dragon sight. To obtain your desire, you must first see it. We will now help you clear and define your vision. Let we dragons show you how to see the territory of your destiny. So here we have a little message from the dragons, which is telling you to allow the vision of what you want, of what you seek to come in, to see yourself obtaining this. First, you have to know what you want, and then you have to allow it to flow. You can't chase it. You can't run it down. That is a lack mentality. When you're chasing, when you're spending energy to pull something to you instead of sitting still and allowing life and the universe to let it flow into you, that's when you start falling down, falling behind. Let's do another card. This one is coming from the Mermaids. 23. Vivid dreaming, dream messages, dream teaching. So you apparently do a lot of work in sleep mode. You do work while a lot of your work you do while you're sleeping, while you're dreaming. And probably a lot of you who read this, who chose pile 1, a lot of you are probably, how can I say, you probably wake up tired. You probably get plenty of sleep and you should be wide awake, full of energy when you get up in the morning or whenever you get up. But probably, I'd say at least half of the days when you wake up, even though you got plenty of sleep, you feel tired. And the reason for that is because you do a lot of work while you're sleeping. You're sort of an astral traveler or a dream worker. And that's a beautiful thing. I also tend to do this. Okay, I'm noticing the colors here are dark purple and very light pink, or you could say indigo and violet. So this is very much in the top 2 chakras. This is the crown chakra and the third eye chakra. And it seems like each one of these pink jellyfish are actually different versions of you working. Some are working far in the background. Some are working very much up front in your dreams. And even these feel like this is your daytime visions, or you could call it, daydreaming. So as you daydream, start seeing these manifestations appearing unexpectedly in your life. It seems like she's holding herself to. So right now it seems like you're in the dark, you're kind of holding yourself, you don't know where to go. Let go, quit trying to figure it out, and just allow it to flow. I know I'm kind of repeating that, but 23 and 24. So this is successive pull. Okay. Soul cage. Rescue, escape from captivity and restriction. This is the darkness. This is the different things that you've been bound by, that you just can't seem to get away from. And this is your spirit team and your higher self, these different aspects of you coming in during your dreams and pulling you up out of that soul cage, out of that trap, that negative energy that keeps you bogged down. And it's lifting you up towards this light, back to life. The marrows are the ones who come and rescue you from the energetic cages that you have put yourself in through decision after decision after decision of limiting yourself. This could be each one of these spikes these claws could be a limiting belief. It could be something someone told you a long time ago that stuck with you and created a negative programming aspect in how you operate and how you think. So your higher self is coming forward to pull you away from that and bring you into the light. And this all comes back to looking at, I would suggest getting a peridot. Get a peridot wherever you can, big or small, it doesn't matter. Keep it with you. And when you spend just 30 seconds holding it and seeing this negative energy, even if you don't know what it is exactly or where it is, you can feel this heaviness. Allow that peridot to pull that heaviness out and into itself, where it can be transmuted. Escape from restriction and captivity. The captivity you've put yourself in, or you've allowed others to put you in. All right, next. Put this right here. Fertility. Let's put this up a little bit. Fertility. Potential. Powerful creative energy. Initiation energy. This is the start. This is the start of something new. This is you starting, I guess you could say, starting over. Starting anew right now. Once you start working with this unconditional love, you will gain a huge reserve. You'll gain access to your true energy, to your true potential energy. Powerful creative energy. This manifestation, this desire, this dream that you have, it will initiate right here. And it's showing a lot of blue. And the moon right there on her forehead. It seems like this is something you speak, something you say, something you tell yourself over and over again. It has to do with the throat chakra, saying it. So be careful. I'm hearing be careful. And it's an 8, so it's an abundance thing. Watch what you say and what you think. Especially watch what you think. You have to start recognizing and seeing when this negative thought is looping, and catch it and counter it with your throat chakra. Speak against the negative thoughts. When you hear something that says, I can't, I shouldn't, I'm not good enough, whatever it is, catch that thought. Say, no, actually, and then double think it. Think, I am more than enough. I can do this. This is coming to me. It's not unrealistic. It is absolutely realistic, attainable, blah, blah, blah. And begin to create the change first in your mind, then with your words. And I want to say action. You need to take action. Let's pull some more cards before I say anything else. Okay, now we're going to take one little message from the dragons, the lovers. Wow, love each other. I see a golden dragon in the background, and it seems like the sun is shining behind him. Almost as if he's calling the sun in with his energy. It seems there's a dark forest there, but some kind of portal opening. This was in reverse. What could that mean? Love each other. Interesting. I think it's connected to the other two. So we'll go ahead and pull these now. Okay, Queen Mob. Also in reverse. Wow. Your ancient wisdom is awakening. 11. 311. Wow. Again, I'm seeing blue messengers. This is spirit guides. This is your throat chakra power here. And she's holding a golden egg. So it's a gift. It seems like a gift that is waiting to be birthed. As you start changing your inner narrative and start speaking forgiveness and love to yourself, begin speaking your manifestations with your throat chakra. Allowing yourself to ground and absorb the natural energies of earth through time in nature, you will unlock this abundance. And it seems like this is talking about spreading this this feeling of love and success and abundance, not only with yourself but with others. This doesn't feel like a romantic connection here. This feels like maybe a soul tribe connection here. She's absolutely closing her eyes, trusting that everything's okay. He's got his eyes open, looking to see what's coming. Queen Mob, 11. Ancient wisdom is awakening. It seems like, yeah, it's gifts connected to your, I think, physical lineage. It's an activation of your spirit gifts from your ancestors. Be light of heart. Qingguang. Another golden dragon. Qingguang is a sort of Zen master, I believe. And it almost looks like cicada wings right here, which again is the song, it's the voice. He is at peace, he is relaxed, he's smiling and enjoying, it seems, the sun shining on his face. A hot bowl of ramen. And he's relaxing with his dragon, enjoying life, enjoying the abundance that he's created. Yeah, it seems to me that the main thing here is to define exactly what it is that you really want. What you want, not what other people tell you you should want, but what you really want. Intuitively, you'll know. So the important thing here is to take some time in nature, let go of this heaviness that you've been holding on to or that someone has tricked you into claiming as your own. Let that go. Begin to speak and manifest what it is you truly desire, what you know your purpose is. And then when it starts coming in, stay lighthearted. Don't get caught up in I need to keep this, I need to keep this. Just flow with it. Continue to flow. If you feel the heaviness coming in, get back in nature, get back in touch, ground, let it go. Keep working with that peridot. And allow this energy to just be where you stay. 27. That's the third 9, which is awesome. Okay, now let's pull one deck of Oracle. I think I want to go with this deck. This seems more akin to Beauty and the Beast. So we have this deck. I'm just gonna, sorry if it's a little loud. One more. Okay. I'm gonna keep these 3. These 3 are the ones it's gonna be. Alright. First comes out 9 of arrows. Dedication. So this is pretty much telling you, to stay committed to what it is. Stay committed and dedicated to releasing this heaviness. That is what your main objective is to let go of this heaviness. Stop pushing and fighting and allow things to come in. Allow the knowing to come in. And the universe will meet you. She's almost holding this like a violin, almost as if she's relaxing and just playing the violin or the fiddle. Yeah, she's almost in a trance, allowing this stuff to come. Arrows are flying all around her and she's not worried. She's just focused on what she's doing. And the feathers on the edge of her hair seem like messages from her higher self, from her spirit guides, this intellectual knowing of what it is to do. She's no concern or worry about the other arrows that are flying. She knows that she's taken care of, and that's where you need to be. The Wanderer, this is pretty much the Fool. In reverse, So this is telling you not to worry. When we turn this over, you can see he's on the edge of a cliff, about to jump off into a bottomless cliff with no worries, knowing that he will land right on that rainbow and walk all the way across to the other side. And it's almost as if on the other side he has tree spirit friends waiting for him with the information, the guidance that he will need to move forward. But it's this trust is what you're being asked to give. Absolute trust, and just take the leap of faith. And lastly, Ace of Vessels, Waters of Life. You have what looks like a boat, almost a crescent moon. You have the stag, which is representative of the south, of provision, of like home and hearth. So you will be taken care of. Warmth will come in. And of course up here, this huge bowl with, again, it's like emotional fulfillment, abundance flowing into you from nowhere. There's no point where the water's pouring in. It's coming directly from source itself, and it will not end. And over here you have the swan, which of course brings in a feeling of peace. So basically that's it. Allow yourself to let go of what it is. Forgive yourself, love yourself, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. It's in the past. Allow that to dissolve, and if you can't let go of it, like I said, pick up the peridot and work with that. Within a month, whatever it is, even if you don't know, it will begin to dissolve, subside, and disappear. At that point, it'll be much easier for you to speak with your throat chakra, positive things, but it's important to keep your eye on your thoughts. Keep your mind keep an eye on your thoughts. Watch your thoughts. Be aware of what they're saying. And if you need to, correct them. Allow this abundance to flow in. Listen for the moment when these spirit guides, when these ancestors come to activate this golden egg, and whatever it is, that will further assist you in being able to share this abundance, this healing, this whatever it is you're calling in to you, to share that with your others. And when you do this and you just sit back and allow it to come to you, and to be protected by the universe, to jump without any worry, then peace, warmth, provision, sustenance will just flow to you. That's your reading for the day. If you like my reading, please subscribe. I'd love to have you for the next one. That's it for now. Have a good day. Goodbye. Bendith Va. Little blessing. This is assistance coming to you, success coming to you from outside assistance, not through your own strength, not through your own power. This is the answer to allow this to happen. This is you right now. You are one of many. You're part of a collective. And what I'm feeling from this, what I'm getting is, this is your spirit team. This is specifically your dragons coming in trying to assist you. Here we have, again, Bendith Va. This is assistance. This is success through the help of others, not on your own strength. So this is the answer. This is the action you should be taking. This is where you're at, what you're surrounded by. You have a lot of help coming in. This is, call it, which is to lose, to let go of. You need to let go of this feeling right here. This is you in the past, and this is you right now. It's the beginning. This is the dragon's head. This is about initiation, starting things, beginning things. So you're entering a new energy, and this is your past where you're letting go of things. You're giving up this past energy where you were constantly stuck. This is the prison. This is where you've been. This is where you are right now. And this is the answer. To get rid of this stuck energy. Give up this false narrative, this limiting belief, whatever it is that's got you down and feeling stuck. Release that and start moving forward. Pile 2. Welcome to this first reading of yours from me. This is the card you felt drawn to. Child of the Moon. Forgiveness, transcending the ego. And here you have 36, which is the fourth 9. The moon, holding it in your hands. It's a full moon with a purplish silver luster. It seems as though you're standing on this this spider's web. So there's not much beneath you, but you have faith and you know it's going to hold you. And she's looking away, as if she's turning away from something that was bogging her down. In the background there is this very ethereal pinks, blues, indigos, stars above, and again, communication is what she's standing on. I think it's communication. Child of the Moon is the emotions. So it's letting go of dark emotions towards, it feels like, someone else. Somebody in the past hurt you. And this is about transcending that. The ego would tell you that you're a victim. The ego would tell you they did you wrong. This is about rising above that. And in the middle here, you have this almost golden color. It seems like this is about moving past this. Let's go ahead and pull another card. Dragon allies. We dragons now see you powerful, helpful allies who will stand by your side, help each other, hand to hand, heart to heart, and see your worlds grow strong in love, freedom, and understanding. This feels like a very big collective message. So you are moving past this. You are letting this go. And as mentioned in the druid wand casting earlier, you're not going to be doing this alone. You're going to be doing this with assistance. You're surrounded currently by allies. And as I said, felt like dragons. And that's, this is confirmation of that. So, again, don't try and do this on your own. Allow them to come in and assist you. Your spirit guides, whatever assistance you kind of resonate with. Dark Moon, maturation, growing up, introspection. 6. Again, this is a new period opening up. There was a time where everything seemed dark. And transcend the ego and know yourself. Spend some time looking within. I would advise meditation where you sit and just listen for, I keep hearing your inner child. I don't know. Your inner child. It seems like you need to spend some time mulling over what you've already experienced and how that will assist you in moving forward and transcending this particular situation. I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. It felt like that, so I'm going to keep rolling with it like that. It's almost as if you're being held by this silver crescent moon. Like you've gone through a lot, you experienced a lot, and now you're not sad, you're just kind of in solitude. Yeah. And again, 6 and 6. Interesting. Next card. 32. Wow, beauty's truth. Um, Beauty, physical pleasure, sensuality. It seems, and this is very bright, but this is very earthy colors. This is very uh lower chakras. This is your physical existence. It's the reds, it's the yellows and the oranges, and in the background, it has this almost pinkish hues, like the connection to your body allows you to ascend into um, the crown chakra, or chakra, however you like to say it. And here she's almost naked. She's covered only by the leaves. Natural, organic existence, not hiding anything of who she is. She's gone through a lot, and on the other side of this introspection and this time of going within, you will mature and you will reach the point where you're not ashamed of your physicality, of your sexuality, of who and what you truly are. Here, she's absolutely comfortable and happy in her own skin. She doesn't need any mask, and it seems that this ribbon almost feels like a promise to herself to shine her true, authentic light. This butterfly wings seems like a metamorphosis has already occurred. And she's leaning on these mushrooms, which the mycelial network is where all the mushrooms connect to each other and they kind of communicate. They create this almost internet for the plants and the trees and all the other smaller plants to communicate and assist each other. So she's gone through, done the work up here, and now she's enjoying her physical daily life, her physical self, her body, and her desires, her pleasures. She doesn't feel any shame in it, and you shouldn't. And here she's joined by a little butterfly assistant that's almost like a little, I could say, earth spirit, kind of whispering the next step to her. She has her antennae up there, so she's open to receive from the physical world. Her hair's down, flowing, so she spent a lot of time getting to this point, and now she's absolutely satisfied, shining radiantly. And she even has these beautiful little pink flowers in there, so she's really doing it up. She's enjoying it. Next one. Wow, another earthy. 22. 6622. Interesting. She's okay. Snail's pace. Slow down, grounding, listen for the heartbeat of the earth. Both of these, once you get past this point, she has a companion. She's almost listening to this and she's watching this. This snail, it's moving super slow. And she's taking the time to slow down and listen and meet it where it is. A lot of times we get so caught up in the rush and the busyness of life that we kind of neglect what we have going on internally. And this is, I guess, a call from your spirit guides to say, don't make this mistake. Don't let this happen. Slow down and just allow yourself to saturate and absorb whatever it is you're in right now. And as you move forward, continue to make this a constant practice. Here she has the cicada wings, which definitely is indicative of someone who uses their voice to create change. Subtle energies, listen to the heartbeat of the earth. So slow down and listen to your inner self. Slow down and listen to the voice. What is your body telling you? It seems you have almost a blockage in listening to your body. You feel shame for what your body is telling you. And this is programming that you need to become aware of, observe when it happens, and start reprogramming intentionally. Okay, moving on to the next one. Transparency. Transparency, honest, authentic, genuine, and present. Being that it came in reverse, another 2. Being that it came in reverse, it seems as though you're not being honest with yourself. You're not presenting yourself to others, your true self to others. And it's probably due to this shame here. You need to slow down, become aware of what it is that you're suffering the consequences of this negative programming. Identify it and turn that around. Yes. Bubbles escaping. It's almost like she wants to speak the truth, but she can't right now. You need to find a way to accept what and who you are and stop allowing guilt or shame to permeate from that. Be honest with who you are. Be honest with others who you are. And if someone can accept you for who and what you are, you don't need that person or those people in your life anyways. The mirror. Oh my God. Know thyself. Self-examination. Seeing who you are. Again, this is a completely separate deck, but the same message. Introspection, looking at yourself, self-examination, seeing who you really are, and being authentic and genuine. And it says here present, so that kind of sticks out to me. Let go of that past. That's over. This is moon, mirror. This is all about looking at yourself, seeing where you need to, seeing who you truly are. Here it looks muttered. You need to allow this to become still, so that you can get a clear, true image of who you are and start seeing the beauty of who you are. Again, we have more pink flowers. With the yellow in the middle, almost seems like these different aspects of who you are in possibly alternate realities or other timelines are trying to come and speak to you and say, this is who you truly are. This is the connection from a long lost ancestor. This is the connection to a different reality. You need to be able to look at the mirror and smile and love who you are. Again, 3-3. So it's 3 6s and 2s. All of these. Interesting. Manipulation of nature, forcing change, cruelty in the pursuit of knowledge, and arrogance. This feels like a past energy coming in. It feels like as you begin to accept yourself and who you are, there's going to be a return of the shadow. Possibly the one who initially installed these negative beliefs or these limiting beliefs or this negative programming, this almost this self-condemning energy coming in. Manipulation of nature, trying to change who you are, forcing this change, believing that their way is the only way or the better way, and that if you don't listen to them, you're beneath them or you're evil or XYZ. So be aware of this. Do not let this come in. Understand that when you start to step out, people who have grown to know you in this and that's all they can see from you will inevitably return and try and shame you, guilt you, and make you fall back into that trap. But Tatsuya 18, this is a different pattern already. It's broken out of this pattern. 18 Tatsuya is encouraging you to have courage, to be strong, to stay strong. The red and the black. Black absorbs. Black protects, just like this. What is that? Obsidian. this obsidian. So Tatsuya comes in and says, I've got your back. I will protect you. And the red is indicative of fire, of courage, of protection, of passion, and of strength. So you have a lot of protective energy here. A brilliant solution is on its way. 10. Queen, I think it's Unach. She's shining right here in the third eye and in the throat chakra. And this is almost the higher heart. So this is knowing who you are and standing in your power and speaking up who you are. When this darkness comes to try and push you down, allow Tatsuya and Queen Unach to come and protect this butterfly that is you, that you found your way to. And finally, 34. Boundaries. Create boundaries. And stand guard on those boundaries. Anyone who crosses those boundaries, there has to be repercussions. There has to be separation. You have to push them away. Remove them from your life or remove yourself from their influence. And Uroki is the watcher of boundaries. He's always on guard. He's always watching over whoever or whatever he is given charge of. So ask Uroki to come in and assist you, to help you and ring the bell whenever someone tries to come in and do this, to mess with you, to bring you back down. Ask him to alert you in case you miss it, to kind of knock on your third eye and awaken, ring the bell on your throat chakra so that you can speak up. Even if you don't speak up directly to them, speak up in your mind, speak up to yourself. Yes. Understand? Understand. Now, moving on to the decks. I almost want to pull this deck. I guess I will pull this deck. Pull a couple cards from it. Do I really want to? I think I do. Split it and pull. Okay. First one. The Undertree. Taking root in the underworld. Here it almost looks like some of these are alive. You can almost see living beings. You can see hands going down and grabbing. Almost a lizard there. Almost like a little, like Davik there. So it's reaching your roots down. It's almost like sending your root chakra down towards the other side. It could be Agartha. It could be the land of the Fae. It could be anything like that. Ancestry. Dig down deep into the assistance that is being made available to you. Call out to the dragon. Say, yo, help me out. This person's coming back. I need to stand on this. Work with these guys. Hand to hand, heart to heart, and see your world go stronger in love, freedom, and understanding. As you stand in your power, hold your boundaries, these will fade away. And when they do, you'll start to grow deeper and deeper into this knowing. 47. Fairies of music, dance, and the performing arts. It will be time to celebrate. You will be playing the fiddle, spending time with friends, being creative. The creative side of you, the creative aspects, that part of you that's been crying to come out, screaming for assistance. It will be liberated once this happens. Once you stand your ground, take courage, protect your inner self, your true self, against any that would try and smack you down. Speak your truth, take the roots, and start to live life your way. Last card, oak. The ancient wood. There's a line here. It feels like you're breaking a line. You're breaking something, almost like some kind of karmic curse or trauma or wound that's been in your family line, in your family tree, will be gone. By doing this, you'll be rewriting it. And from you forward, whatever was causing this will no longer be in your line. You'll be clearing that. You'll be cleansing that. So yeah, slow down, listen to your body, look at it with self-love, understand who you really are, and project that. Stand in your power. And anyone who can't accept you for who you are, clear them out of your life and make space for others to come in and join you. And from there, life will evolve beautifully. Well, that's it for this reading, pile 2. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it, shed light on your situation, your current situation. And if you like this reading, follow, share, and I hope to see you for the next one. Have a good day. Welcome, Group 3. This is your Druid 1 cast. When I originally cast it, it was a very unusual cast. First of all, each cast was destructive. The first time it hit the antler and knocked it away, moving this stone here, this female shaman stone. Then the second one hit something over here and knocked that Libyan desert glass over there, put that back. The last cast knocked this orange calcite, which is like a crocodile's head, and hit that. So it was a clashing cast. And it was a lot of forge, which is like the road, it's action, it's movement. Every element, fire active, air active, water active, and earth active, over and over and over again. Almost too much activity. And this led to a point where you had to kind of rely on other people. You burned yourself out. And then you have Elu. This is gain. It's very favorable when you're looking to gain something. But it seems like you're trying to give something up. And then Elu and Elu again. And then back to Pobal, which is people. So you're looking to, this feels to me that you're trying to give something up. This is the answer, to give up this overactive thing. Stop trying to move. Stop pushing. Slow down. You right now are in a place where you are working to give this up. And the surrounding environment for you is almost a collective guidance. And here we have Tristuk and Tristuk. Again, this is sorrow. This is downward movement. This is, it can be like settling your roots and slowing down and kind of growing into what you are, where you are. Or it can be low spirits. You may be feeling fatigued, exhausted, burned out from all of this. The answer to this is right here. Movement towards an ending. Movement towards an ending. Letting go of this highly overactive. And when you look at this, 42, Dragon's Pet, communication between species, animals, pets, magical companions, and guardianship. So you're being called by spirit to kind of move towards kind of letting an assistant work with you. It could be a pet, it could be a certain spirit guide, but stop trying to do it on your own. Okay? Alright, so Group 3, Pile 3. Let's begin the readings. Let's start with checking out this little dragon card here. Dragon Wisdom. We dragons send you the right teacher at the right time. Check in with your guidance and follow the signs. A wise mentor will soon be revealed. So keep your eyes open for a new source of wisdom to enter your life. Again, it's an intuitive pull that will make sense when the time is right. And I personally believe that that could be a pet. If we listen to the pets, we can kind of sense what they're trying to communicate. And if we're trying to connect with something more ethereal, a lot of times they're the closest ones to that, and kind of watching and working with them can help us with that. Especially I like how this particular fairy is working with her dragon. They're kind of communicating back and forth. And the thing is, she doesn't own that dragon. It's like she helps take care of that dragon. She helps kind of support and be a friend to, be a confidant to that dragon. And it does the same for her. So they kind of work together and help each other instead of owning. She is just as much, it feels like his as he is hers. She seems like she's in the first stages too. She's not fully developed in her gifts, her spiritual abilities. These are little small butterfly wings, and as they work together, they will expand. And then in the background here, you have this water. Feel a lot of energy coming from this particular card. You got the little ribbons with the bells on the ankle, kind of like another sign. And she's sitting in a wooden stool as if the earth is growing this pedestal for her to sit on. Ah, Beauty and the Beast, Unconditional Love. That's coming up just like that was also in pile one. So unconditional love is very important for this particular reading, or at this time for probably everyone, which it is always, of course, but here what I'm noticing is a lot of people are looking at her and she's not paying attention to the people, the other energies, the other entities. Some are appreciating, some don't look too happy, and some look lost. And she's just glowing and sparkling in her own energy. So appreciate those who send good your way, and love and forgive those who don't send love your way, who are kind of lost in their way, and others who just feel down, sick, lowly. Don't let them touch your energy. Next card. 45. Gatekeeper. Fairy time, time shifts, and dimensional slips. Oh, that's not good lighting, is it? We might have to change that. Okay, I'm going to bring this over this way. There we go. That works better. So, yes, Gatekeeper Fairy Time. She's got a big sword, rubies in it, the little septagram, and a very interesting set of fairy wings. Again, we have another septagram, the door to fairy, the door to other dimensions. She's the gatekeeper. She's standing watch, and she's got a lot of ruby in her armor and her sword. So that's love. That's amplification of whatever energy you're operating in. If you operate in this unconditional love, it will be amplified. This guardian, so to speak. It seems like the energy of the earth elementals, of the fae, so to speak, are trying to reach out and communicate with you at this point as well. The difference between this reading and group one is this is more of what will be made available to you as you operate in this. Not only to yourself here, but to others, especially working with others. This is, again, as per the reading with the Druid Wand cast, it's important to slow down and let other allies, so to speak, assist you. Look for wisdom, wise ways to spend your energy. And last we have Shimmer. I think just run all the way across because it's so shiny. There we go. Shimmer. Glamour, confidence, allure, charisma. 39. Again, we have water wheel in the background. So emotional confidence, emotional security, emotional stability, it seems like. And here it's blue. And here it's more of an indigo. So speak and communicate with your spirit guides. Listen to them. Watch them. Communicate back and forth. You have a lot of energies trying to assist you right now. Allow that to come in and allow it to flow up from speaking it to knowing it, to sensing it, to feeling it. Glamour and confidence. Almost as if you need to visualize for a second, breathing in, closing your eyes, breathing in this golden light. And as you breathe it in, it feels first your heart and your chest cavity, and then it flows up and kind of makes your eyes glow, radiates from your forehead and your brow, and then it shines all the way, radiating out of you everywhere. This will actually change the way you feel, and it'll change the way that other people perceive you. So practice that when you're feeling a little spun out, a little spun up. Allow that love of yourself to feel you and permeate you and then radiate out so that other people feel towards you the way you feel towards yourself. Transparency. Honest, authentic, genuine, and present. It's another indigo and violet card. Be yourself, love yourself, and project your true self out to others. And don't worry about how they view you. Focus on you and how you feel about yourself. It's almost as if right now she's kind of freezing. And when you first begin exposing yourself the way you truly are and acting the way you feel and being your true self, a lot of people who know you right now are going to question everything. You're changing so much, but the thing is you're actually falling into your true self and beginning to operate from a truth of integrity, from a place of integrity and truth, personal truth. Honor the masculine. Interesting card. Okay. Respecting man, embracing the masculine divine. Here you have a lot of silver and light. He's very exposed. He's absolutely open-hearted, arms wide open, no fear, no holding back. He's completely open to who he is and showing himself fully. And that's a very vulnerable place to be. But that's what you're being called to do. Slow down. Stop trying to rush. Operate from a place of truth and integrity. Do what excites you, what feels good to you. Now, to be clear, this doesn't necessarily mean honor men. It means honor the masculine energy in everyone, in yourself, in your friends, in your spirit guides. This seems to be a rather balanced reading, and there's wisdom in that. It's the middle path. Here you have the feminine energy of heart, and here you have the masculine energy of protection, of root, of groundedness, Um, and again, this isn't an aggressive, toxic masculinity. This is a very open and vulnerable masculinity, exposing itself for what it truly is and trusting that those around it will receive it with honor and integrity and reciprocate this vulnerability. It's an openness. And again, this card is very, very crucial to the whole situation. Slipping and shifting through different scenarios, different setups, different timelines, so to speak. Time out, speaking of which. Awareness, contemplation, solitude, and time alone. So you're being called to make time for yourself to become more aware. Slow down. That's a major theme in all of this. The wand reading showed a lot of action, action, action over activity. This is telling you to slow down and rely more on your magical companions, on your animals, your spirit guides. If you're finding it hard to make time for this because your life's too busy or whatever, that's where this comes in again. I personally have experienced situations where there wasn't enough time to do something, and somehow I call it fairy time. You end up, or I've ended up having enough time to accomplish more than I should have in a small amount of time. And I wasn't rushing. I just, asked for assistance and somehow it all worked out. So find a way. She looks so calm, so peaceful, so lost in thought. And around her, I see all these air bubbles, and it seems like all the different things she needs to kind of meal over and run through her head. I notice she has a golden set of scales and an orange, almost copper look to her hair. And I see these other fish kind of swimming about, almost as if bringing in little concepts, little bits of truth that can only be found when you contemplate and allow things to flow. Okay, moving on, next cards. First dragon card is open your heart, and automatically this makes me look at or think about this card right here. Open your heart. Got an airplane overhead, sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, open your heart, Lady Grian. Again, we have Ruby on the armor. And more butterflies. Interesting. So there's a sort of metamorphosis that could take place from this situation, or you slow down, allow others to help you, start to operate with unconditional love, and kind of pull in this energy of self-confidence, self-love, and this glamour, so to speak. Being authentic and true to who you are in front of everyone. Expose your true nature in an honest, strong way. This whole reading was very strong, very almost destructive with the druid wand, so you may have to take some time to kind of allow this to integrate, this whole shift in the way you operate. But you have guidance to help you kind of step by step through the process. And that's where you need to open your heart and be who you really are. Be joyful. Be joyful. It's another circle in the background, but this time it's a dragon instead of water. So perhaps you go from being overly emotional, overly worried, over pushing, to more stable, more steady, more confident. And I see her wearing a tiara. She's got the pointed ears, so that's a different kind of energy, a different being altogether. And again, she's exposed, she's naked, she's removed the armor from herself. And she is again almost the same picture. She's communicating directly with this dragon fae, or this dragon, this tiny dragon. There's dragons in a lot of these. There's a dragon here, she's working with it. And it has rubies. So this is an amplification. If you're chaotic and hurried and pushing and fighting and struggling to do it yourself, as with the druid wand reading at the beginning, you're going to crash and burn. You're going to burn out. You're going to fatigue yourself. You have a whole team just ready to assist you. So allow them to come in and assist you. Take a break from it. And this is definitely my stack. This is definitely my pile, because I have definitely been pushing way too much, way more than I should. And I've recently received guidance from my team to kind of put everything on the back burner, take a chill pill, and just do what's fun. Just do what's relaxing. Last card we're going to pull from these guys is Gaia's Dragon, Divine Union. So this is the merging of Earth and the heavens, of the feminine and the masculine. She's bringing in new life, and he's feeding her. He's giving her his energy, and he's protecting her. He's standing watch over her. They're both serving each other in the way that they need to. And life is beginning to appear all around them. I notice that his tail is curling in front of her, so he's got her covered on all sides. And she's birthing new life from within her, a golden life. And this is, it seems, indicative of you creating a newer version of you, a new way to operate, guided by those who are with you. Yes. So for this deck, I'm definitely gonna pull the Druidcraft Tarot. Pull a couple cards, 2 or 3, and finish this out. One little shuffle. See if anything drops. A message for this team. There's 1. 2, 3. Interesting. Okay. These are the 3 we're going to run with. So, that being the case, it starts with 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles is the first card to come up. Here you can see he's working. He's busy creating this masterpiece. He's acting upon his excitement, and he's creating something, and there's a lot of people watching this happen. The purple indicates some kind of royalty, worker, and someone who's still operating in the root chakra. And again, we have a companion. He has a little cat here, a little, almost a tiger cat, that's kind of consoling him as he's busy doing his work. Okay. It's almost as if he's completing this first phase. He's about to the point where he can move on and begin his next phase. This is where you stop rushing, working, and pushing, and get to the point where you actually just sit back and let the universe take care of it. So I'm gonna put that here. Then we have the lady. This is another 3. Interesting. All right, and again, we have her pregnant, giving birth, full of fertility. She's got her foot in the water and on land. She's stable, bountiful, plentiful wherever she goes. She has grains in one hand, fruits and flowers in the other, and she's sitting on her throne. So you're reaching a point now where you can relax. You have everything you need. It's time for you to sit back and allow your team to work for you. And then we finish off with 9 of Pentacles. You're standing with your hawk in hand. 9 of Pentacles is completion. Everything that you've been working for is coming in. And you're doing it in an intelligent, calm, peaceful manner. You see, she's not worried about anything. She's sitting there standing. She's standing there, grounded, connected to the earth, even though she's standing. The intellect in hand. She knows what she's doing. She knows it's coming in. She's not worried about anything. And you also can sit back and know that everything is being done for you. The period where this is how you get things done is over. From now on, you're doing this. You're sitting down. You're enjoying what you have. You're letting others work for you. You're working to rest. You're being intellectual. You're communicating. And you're allowing those around you to assist you and take care of you. That is the end of your reading this time, Group 3. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was informative and shed some light on whatever it is you're facing. This was what you need to know today. If you enjoyed this reading, please follow, like, comment, share, and let me know what you think. Have a good day.